Good morning, everyone. I was hoping that you'd spend this Christmas with me, cooking with me, decorating with me, cleaning with me, and most importantly, praying with me. I've already set you a plate at the table. I'm expecting you for Christmas. Don't be late. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. Emmanuel, God is with us. Emmanuel, God is with us. Ho, 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 Merry Christmas, in with the new and out with the old. Jasmine, my favorite soldier, requested that I share some of my empties because I was talking about how many lotions or creams I tend to use. And as you can see from this particular basket, you can see some of those creams peeking out as we speak. And I thought about it. SAS will happen in 6 days or 7 days. 7 days from today. Next Sunday is SAS. That is the biggest sale of the year on holiday merchandise at Bath & Body Works. We all look forward to it. Hopefully they'll get coupons to all of us prior to that sale if they want to sell anything. So in case that happens and in case we go to the sale and want to pick something up, I thought I would share with you my empties so that if you run across some of these items, you will have an idea of what my opinion of them is, and you can utilize that to make a decision. Because stuff ain't cheap, you guys, and we don't need to be wasting our money. Okay, first of all, I use Bluebell, Mrs. Meyer's cleaner. I love the Bluebell scent because it's fresh, it's clean. It probably smells like a traditional cleaner, but at the time, early on, it was a vintage fragrance, and women used to like to smell like a Bluebell. It was fun. I still enjoy it. This is Avon. It was a skincare set, and it has the Avon Vitamin C Warming Pill, the Ultimate Cream Cleanser, and I thought it had some more stuff in there. It was assembled in the USA. I enjoyed the vitamin C line from Avon, and I enjoyed getting this little care package to try it. When they have those little packages, I like to try them. This is a hairspray, and I think it has some protections from UV, and so it was in vanilla and cherimoya. I really enjoyed this scent for the summer. I remember everybody saying they hadn't smelled the cherimoya, and when they smell one, it didn't smell like it. Cherimoya is not a strong scent. It almost has a vanilla-like scent, and I just liked having this hair protector on my hair. It felt good on my hair. It was light, wasn't heavy, and just added some moisture. I picked these up from the Dollar Tree, just a cheap nail polish remover. I'll continue. Cheap is sometimes good. This is a Take the Day Off cleanser. I didn't feel like this was worth paying extra money. I feel like you can go to the drugstore, get tons of stuff to take your makeup off, just as good as buying this expensive stuff. So I would not believe the hype with this. Go get you some Neutrogena, go get you some Dove, whatever. They have tons of things to remove makeup. You don't have to spend a fortune on it. That was hype. I'm glad I got a sample because it didn't work any better than just using like an oil or something and then washing my face. Oh, dropped something. Okay. Okay, what's this? Oh, This is a gel cream. It's hydrofusion. It's lighter than a regular cream, and it gives 72 hours of hydration. I really liked it. I think this is a cream that all skin types could use pretty effectively. If you have dry skin, you would have to use something else with it. And, you know, if you're using it in the summertime or hotter months, even if you normally use a heavier cream, I think you might like this one with the antioxidants. Avon. This is my love. This was my last one. They didn't come out with it this year, so I didn't get one. I'll be looking for one for 75% off, you know, because if they have it, it's going to be Old Cider Lane. It's my favorite fall candle. It smells like a candy apple to me, and it has a woodsy note, so it smells like you're surrounded by trees. See, caramel apple, Granny Smith apple, sugar and clove. Oh, I love that candle. Oh, I missed it already. They didn't bring it out this year, so I couldn't buy another one, but I would. Fresh Coconut Colada. I enjoyed this fragrance. It was a nice coconut fragrance. I find that for my dry skin, I do better by buying the winter coconut one that's out right now, the holiday coconut scent, and using that in the summer. It has a stronger smell than this summer coconut. So I will be stocking up on frosted coconut to wear in the summer. It works better for me than this one. But this is a beautiful fragrance. If you're young and you have oily skin and fragrance emits good on you, fresh coconut is no joke, but frosted coconut is a little bit stronger, more like a perfume. Oh, I thoroughly enjoyed this white pumpkin and chai. Oh, that was good. Oh, that was so delicious. It was so fun. It was like a vanilla spice. So it had like a cake smell to it. They say pumpkin, vanilla, and cinnamon. So it had all the pumpkin pie spices, and it mostly smelled like a vanilla cake with spices. Oh, I just love this scent. It was beautiful. I would buy that again for sure. Oh, Lord. This empties ain't going that great, but it's Christmas. I got a lot to do. Winter Snowflake. It is blue sage, ice rosemary, dried cedarwood. They bring this scent out all the time with different names. It's nice. I would buy it again, probably at 75% off. You got to look at the notes. If you see sage, rosemary, and cedarwood, that would be this one right here. I think this year it came out titled Falling Flurries. Rosemary, sage, and cedarwood. It's strong. It's got a good throw, but it's not something that makes me extremely happy. And I use the candle fragrance in order to trigger positive emotions. And this one just keeps me in a melancholy space because the spices are kind of, you know, sage and rosemary, those aren't your happy spices. Those are your melancholy spices. So for that reason, I would only buy it at 75% off. I prefer some happier scents. But I think that candle was Falling Flurries this year. White Pumpkin Oakwood. I love this candle, but it wasn't strong. I was really disappointed. The throw was kind of weak. I could smell it, but it was not the house filler that I thought an oak wood and pumpkin candle would be. And so I would have needed to burn two, and I don't burn two candles at a time. I only burn one at a time because I'm the only one in the house who likes candles. So if it had been a little bit stronger, it would have been great for me by myself. And, you know, I could have kept it to my own intimate personal space. I love the packaging. If I see one of these at 75% off, I will purchase it. But if the candle's not any stronger than this, I can go to other places and get a candle for less money that's stronger than this was. This is a unique scent. I loved it. I enjoyed it. It burned well. But it's not up there with Cider Lane that would get me to part with $10. This is Tangela Woods Body Cream. This is a very strong body cream. It has a scent like volcano. It's very strong. It's sandalwood and See if they have it down here. Mandarin and bergamot they list, but it also has sandalwood in it. I love this. Oh, it was so good. It really perks your emotions up, gives you a boost in the wintertime, gets you some energy, and it's a great perfume. Very unisex, maybe a little on the masculine side, but it was great. I loved it. This is my favorite wallflower. This and peppermint brownie, because they're so strong. You can always smell them. You don't need the candle if you can get a hold of this wallflower, and it lasts a long time. Finally just had to give up on it. I couldn't get that last little bit out. Yeah, haven't seen it since then, but I really enjoyed that one. If I see any of these in the bin for SAS, I will definitely purchase them. Most wallflowers aren't worth it, but that one is good. Okay, what have we here? This is my hand soap. Yeah, it's apple cider. You get 12.5 ounces. One of these lasts me 4 months, so I only need 3 a year. Oh, I love that about them. The smell was very nice. These are seasonal, so apple cider will probably be back out for the fall. I really enjoyed it as a fall fragrance. I already have next year, so I'm going to be using my old pumpkin hand soap for next year because I switched to I'm using my peppermint one right now. The apple cider is my favorite hand soap from Mrs. Meyer's. It's really good. It's got a strong fragrance. It actually fragrances your hand. The scent lasts on you, and it's just a whole lot of fun. Yeah, that's a good happy scent. Alrighty. Mediterranean Blue Waters. It's just a nice self-care hygiene fragrance. It's not going to add a whole lot, but it doesn't take away a whole lot. I like this for transitioning from fall to winter. Mediterranean fig, coconut water, and drenched woods and ocean musk. It's also good for transitioning from winter to spring because it really combines. The fig I think of as a fall thing, coconut I think of as a summer thing. So and I like musk and woods. So again, this is a unisex fragrance, doesn't smell female or male. Some people would say that it leans a little bit more masculine. I guess that's what I like because I love that one. I had to get the last little bit out of it. I couldn't leave anything. Oh yeah, my girl, Vanilla Bean Noel. Yes, hunty. If you don't know, now you know. I love Vanilla Bean Noel. It's a scent I can wear all year long. It's tried and true, a cookie vanilla scent. It mixes well with other fragrances. Yes. Oh, it's not very strong. If you want strong, you got to go get you some perfume. But if you want a mist and you like to be spraying like a fiend all the time, like I sometimes do to entertain myself, Vanilla Bean Noel is ride or die. She's tried and true. I love her. And yeah, I would hit up them bins for some Vanilla Bean Noel if I was you. Can't miss with that one. I don't care what anyone says about, giving her bad names. I love Vanilla Bean. That's my girl. Try and true, ride or die. Yes. Oh, I can't even move on. I'm so into that. I'm so into Vanilla Bean Noel. Yeah, I'm going to get me some Vanilla Bean Noel too. I got that one at SAS, and I'm going to get me some more. Pink Prosecco, Portofino. This is just a typical, really good Bath & Body Works pomegranate scented perfume. Pomegranate perfumes at Bath & Body Works all smell good. They smell like perfume. They're very sexy, very feminine. This one was good because it wasn't too heavy, so I could wear it all the time. And I wasn't overpowering people. Yeah, I told y'all I use a lot of creams. Okay, so yeah, there it is. I mix this with everything. When I use it, I probably have another one. But I mix this with every scent. I use their pomegranate scents with the Prosecco and the jasmine, woods, to just add a little sexy to any fragrance that I'm wearing. If I'm wearing a cookie scent and I want it to be a sexy cookie, I would probably add my pink Prosecco. Yeah, it was good. Definitely. And it's not so strong that I smell like a fruit salad, which was nice. Okay, let's keep going here. Let's see what we got. And then here we are. Bath and Body Works lavender in the aromatherapy is always good. This is my favorite one. They only have this at SAS, so keep your eyes open. Keep your hands ready. And if they should have lavender chamomile, which is also known as Cozy Sunday Morning, at the sale, yes, we're going to get us some. I loved it. So it's out in a perfume right now. That used to be lavender chamomile. Cozy Sunday Morning used to be lavender chamomile, and I adored it. I finished up my last one prior to SAS. You know, that's what you do. If you are a Bath and Body Works shopper, when SAS comes around, you try to be ready. They don't make this anymore. I've been using it for all of COVID, so I finally said I better switch on to something else. But I got a good amount of it out. I feel like at this point it wouldn't be safe to continue. This was my favorite foundation. It was full coverage, weightless serum, so you know, it got rid of wrinkles. I loved it. Not enough people wore it, so Shea Moisture discontinued this, but oh, it was good while it lasted. This is the Micro Delivery Wash by Philosophy. It's an exfoliating facial wash. Again, it gets rid of wrinkles. This little container lasts me for a month or two. So yeah, whenever they have this as a gift with purchase, I always buy something like a moisturizer or something and use that up. I think that's oh no, how could I forget about you? Crisp morning air. I really enjoyed this. I used it. I thought it was so unique. Then I started smelling all sorts of stuff that smells similar to it. So yeah, I'll probably pick it up next fall if it beats out everything else that's released at fall. But it was fresh. I could wear it to kind of events I go to, prayers, church, and stuff like that, and not overpower people. Some of the stuff I wear, people would be looking around, that their nose would cause them to look in my direction when I was putting on my lotions and stuff. But this one was light enough that nobody was like, what is she putting on perfume in church? You know, I got to keep my hand sanitizer and everything on fleek because, you know, I wash my hands. I got to moisturize and stuff. This was a good choice for that kind of environment. And I used it all. You know, it was new this year, so you know I wasn't playing with that. I think that's everything. If I see some more in here. Okay. Twisted Peppermint, she's on her last day. So I thought I'd throw her in because I got to use her today, and then that'll be it. So why should I hold her off until next month? Yeah, this was the old formula, which is the same formula they use in all their regular body butters. And I love this formula. It's so good. Oh, this is my favorite. If I see some body butters and Twisted Peppermint at the SAS, definitely going to get it. The Cloud Butter is really a summer product. The Cloud Butter is a cream to powder, whereas this is a very emollient-rich shea butter and coconut oil formula that I've used forever, and I don't want to stop now, so I'm hoping I find some old ones. You know, with Twisted Peppermint, there is that chance. Let me get this out of here. That's old too, my goodness. Love me some Essence Mascaras. This is Volume Boost. I don't see any difference between the different Essence Mascaras, but they're cheap and they're good. Yeah. These are some glitters that somebody gave me as a gift years ago, a package with like 4 or 5 of these by Ciate. And if I saw these again, I would definitely buy them again. So fun. I got so many compliments on my manicures when I use these. I don't know if there's any little crystals left in there. You can see them a little bit, but you put those crystals, you see, on your nail polish look and then put a clear coat on. Oh, so good. Blueberry maple pancakes wallflower. It wasn't strong enough. Most of the wallflowers, after you use them, you can smell it for about 20 or 30 minutes, and then after that, they don't really do much. So the only ones I've found that are really good are peanut brittle and peppermint brownie. Those ones were really good, but the rest of them are kind of a waste of my money. This is the warm apple pie. Like it gave a nice light scent, so maybe it would be good in the bathroom if you just want a light scent, but I wouldn't buy it again. I want, I use those in the bathroom so that the bathroom doesn't stink, and so I'm not really into it. The blueberry pie was a medium throw, so that would be good for the bathroom too. It's not a strong throw, but at least it's a medium throw. So if you see the blueberry pie wallflower, I'd suggest that one for a bathroom, not for even a medium-sized room. It won't work. This was the Lanage lip sleeping mask. I didn't like it. It felt like some cheap plastic on my lips. It wasn't hydrating. I would never buy that crap again. Yeah, it was a waste of money. Hype, don't believe the hype. It's made out of some kind of plastic synthetic kind of compounds. It was nothing that's good for your lips. And your lips, you lick them, eat what's on them. I would not buy this crap again. Yeah. I used this candle. It's Peppermint Bark, and it didn't make it all the way to Christmas. I finished it. I've got one of the other two going right now, but this one did not make it all the way to Christmas. It has a low throw. I prefer twisted peppermint, so I got this pretty cheap. I think it was $2.50. So for $2.50, I would get it again. But if it were full price, which were like $5, I just wait and go to SAS and get twisted peppermint. Or I would get a single twisted peppermint candle, because the twisted peppermint candle just has a much better throw the last time I had one. So if I want a peppermint candle, I go with a single wick of twisted peppermint. I wouldn't go with this peppermint bark. It smells good in the jar. I like the container. I'm going to put my herbs and spices in there now. But I wouldn't waste $6 on this with the throw. But if they put it back on sale for $2.50 and I can't get anything else in that price range, I love my candles. I use them a lot. And this candle lasted a long time. I think I got 100 hours out of it, and it was, how much wax is in here? Do they say? It's more than 18 ounces, so you get a lot of wax. So if you find a candle that throws well in that, yeah, you have come up.